Okay, so it's really hard to see this right now just because it's so dark. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start a timer, and I'm gonna go through this box and just work my way over. I don't know if I should do shelf or boxes. I think I might just, I don't know, we'll just see how I'm feeling. I'm really aggravated and I don't want to do this at all, but that's what my plan is. I'm not going to go through it right here. We're going to take it and go take it into the bedroom for lighting's sake and just because I don't want to stand here. So these clothes are my work clothes and towels. I put them here because in the morning I have learned I need to get to things as quickly as possible. If they're in my drawers, I'm going to pull it out and make a huge mess. So even though this is a mess, this is the system that's worked-ish for me so far. I just have to find a better way. I am definitely a grab and pull type of girl, and I am not a put it back. So if I've got to sort through stuff, I'm going to like fling, fling, fling. And yes, I know I should just not do that, but I'm 41 and I'm still doing it. So I'm trying to find a better system that works. I know better. I absolutely know better. It's not an excuse, but I promise you at 3 o'clock tomorrow, 3 a.m. when I wake up, I am not going to give a rat's patootie whether I've thrown clothes on the floor. But when I get home in the afternoon, I'm sure going to be aggravated at myself. So we got to find a system that works. And the only thing that I know to do right now is just to get rid of stuff. Like I just have to quit keeping crap. I've done really well not to bring it in. So that is what I've been doing differently. But I've got to fix something here. So it is progress though. Progress, not perfection, right? But it is still aggravating in the meantime. I've made a lot of headway, but I got to keep doing it, and now I'm kind of stuck. So we're gonna figure something out. But yeah, we're gonna go through boxes for starters. So that's what y'all are gonna see me do: is sit on my bed and sort through some crap. All right, I guess maybe I'll talk through this and somebody can tell me something that's making sense. These are sunglasses. I guess I'll go in my car, check the expiration date. Okay, these are still good. This can go in the kitchen. All right, I'm definitely gonna keep the razors. What is this? Broken earring. Spider headpiece. My mother made these and they're really good for taking makeup and stuff off. I don't know what this is. So this can go in the trash. Those cotton things can go in the trash. Oh, it's part of broken earring. Okay. So do you guys like it when people talk and go through stuff and sort through it? I don't, usually. I don't know what this is. Oh, I think that goes to this. I don't really like it when people talk and go through stuff, but I thought I'd give this a shot because I normally do the real fast stuff. So let me know what you want to do. I probably won't do much, a lot of these, but it's not going to hurt. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is find a home for all these before I move on to the next thing. But that's one box down, right? Okay, so you're going to see the next shot will be another one. Okay, so this container is just going to be extra stuff. I guess we'll put the extra stuff in here too. I use these every night to take my makeup off. I guess this can go in the kitchen. So this stuff, that's Jeremy's when he stays. That's my perfume. I don't know what this is. Oh, these feet things. These are fun. I wonder if this is expired though. Expired. So we'll go ahead and use these this week. These are those foot peels. They are so funky to watch. I think I'm gonna do this. I might do this tonight just for the fun of it. I know some people think they're bad. I used them and they were great. So we'll keep that out so it's out to use. Hope I'm not making you guys sick. Super glue. We'll go put this in the kitchen. This needs to go in my makeup bag. So we'll put those And my hairpiece. This came from Shein. It's actually really, really sturdy. You guys know I love my Halloween. So we'll, oh, there we go. My Flonase. This needs to go in my makeup bag too. All right, let's see what else we've got up here. Okay, this can go somewhere that is not accessible. And when I mean accessible, like I don't use my steamer very often. So we're just gonna set it right here for now. Yeah, y'all saw the big mess in there. Well, it's not that big. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's a work shirt. Oh, that's a cute work shirt. We're gonna wear that to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna throw that on my bed. This must be another work shirt. Okay, so we're gonna put the work stuff down here for right now because we're gonna sort that all together. Can go in the trash. That definitely can go in the trash. These don't go in there. And these are probably used, so we'll go ahead and throw those away. Okay, so I am pleased with this. Oh, what is this? Oh, these are ghosts that Jeremy got me. Those can go away too. When I mean go away, I mean go into like the other room. All right. More cotton balls. What is this back behind here? Oh. Okay. All right. So that's good enough for that. Let's see how I feel about this. I'm looking for something, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, but yeah, I need to go through this next. This is the stuff I'm talking about that I've kept. So this can go in the trash. This is some, what is this? Bronzer. And I use the bronzer all the time, but it broke out of here, so I had to take the little container of it and set it somewhere else. And, you know, then this crap's floating around, and I'm thinking, well, I could use it again. When am I going to freaking use it? No, we're just going to throw it away. Okay, so yeah, we're going to throw this away. Okay, so I put everything up where it belonged. But, you know, like, I'm feeling like I could keep going a little bit more. I don't want to push it too much. But let's start with this doesn't go in here. This doesn't go in here. This definitely doesn't go in here. I gotta figure out how to use this. I love my curlers so much, my overnight curlers, heatless curlers. Jeremy got me these, but I don't know how they work, and he doesn't either. But it was super sweet, and I want to figure out how to use it. But these go in here. The thing is, we're gonna put them down here and start maybe a pile of stuff. This down here would be the stuff that I don't use that often, because I really don't use that stuff this often. This shelf, and this shelf are the 3 shelves that I use the most. So I need to focus on that. I'm gonna get rid of this. I know it's silly. I keep thinking I'm gonna wear it. I look ridiculous in headbands and I don't like the way they feel. I use baby powder, not all the time. Same with this headband. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it too. This I kind of want to hang on to. More perfume. What is this? I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll give this to my daughter. I don't use these and I don't like them. I don't know why I keep buying them. I do use ponytails. Big thing of ponytails, but we're gonna put all that up here in the not the very often. That's a razor, electric razor. I got off TikTok, works really well. This we can get rid of. This doesn't go in here. Hair piece. Okay. All right, so we're down a tote. I am going to keep one headband because I do run in the summer and sometimes it's nice to use that. However, I mainly only wear a hat, but we can keep one headband. So that's one tote down. I might need it again, so we're not going to throw it away just yet. So curling iron, I don't use, but I'm going to keep because it's a really nice curling iron, and I do use my curling iron. I just don't use it very often. Another headband. Is 2 headbands too much? It needs washed regardless, so we'll throw it over here. Ah, another shirt. On a box of tissues. I was looking for these. So we'll pitch these on the bed. What else we got in here? You can't really see, so we'll just get rid of the big stuff right now. Hanger. I don't know what half this crap is, you guys. Oh, I do know what this is. This is my makeup, my Kat Von D makeup. I definitely need to keep this, but I don't know where because I haven't quite ran out of it. So we'll put that up here with this because I use my makeup every day, and there's some eyeliner and mascara in there. Put my body spray up there. The stuff's pretty good, but I don't use it every day. We're going to start a I don't use every day pile. Okay. All right, you know what? I just got burned out. That's okay. I did exactly what I wanted to do, and I started out some more. So before I get too burned out, I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff up, and then we'll start on this tomorrow when I get home from work if I feel like it. But I did enough that I'm good. I think what I need to do, though, is make sure that I like this right here, I pick up my mess and then the stuff that I threw out there, because usually I would just stop where I'm at when I got like at the very last minute, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so everything is put up and that's one shelf down. So I just don't think another system up here is going to work for me. I just need to have fewer things, and each time I declutter I get rid of a little bit more. So my plan is tomorrow when I get home from work to work on this, but we'll see how it goes. This looks awful, but there's really not a lot of stuff in there. It's just really bad. Like, it's just super cluttered. Most of it, like these, just need to be folded and put up. But yes. Okay, so I am pleased with this progress. We got
and as you all saw, the real time did not last very long. That's just not, I guess that's just not my cup of tea on this channel. I don't mind talking through doing this stuff, but as confident as I am doing these narrations just off the top of my head, I am not while I'm doing it in the moment. I guess just because there's a lot of footage of me just standing there staring off into space trying to remember stuff. I did talk through here, but I changed my mind. So I can kind of tell you guys what I'm going through as far as all this stuff goes. I just have a lot of little knickknacks that I can't seem to get rid of. That was a little foot scraper that I used like every day for a while, and then I got one of the cheese grater things and started using those instead. Not a real cheese grater, but they look like one. I get real bad calluses on my feet, so I have to just kind of keep up with it or they get, real bad. So yeah. Glass case that I found, glasses. I do keep my glasses, even if they're older prescriptions, just in case. I lose my glasses quite a bit, so I get them from Zenny. And I believe I'm telling you guys right here about all the stuff that I kept from the dentist's office, like the little things to floss and all that. I like to keep those and then have some in my car, have some in my makeup bag. The problem is I've kept way too many over the years that I have more than enough. It's frustrating. And I do try to focus on the progress that I've made. The problem with that is my personality is that I'll only focus on the good part, and I'll stop. Like, I'm gonna go, okay, well, this is enough. I don't need to do anything else. And that's, I think with decluttering and a house and all that, is like you always have to keep up with the work. Like, you've got to continue with the progress until your habits become that habits, or your good practices become habits. I think you guys know what I'm saying. And keeping a house clean has been a struggle for me. It's always been a struggle. And the main issue is I've discovered with this closet specifically, I have too much stuff and I can't keep it clean. No, I can. I won't. For whatever reason, I just won't. And at 41, I think I need to accept that a lot of my bad habits aren't going to change unless there's just no other way for me to, you know, do a good habit like this right here. Like, I'm not going to keep it organized and neat. So I need to get rid of the stuff so it stays organized and neat. And if by organized and neat, that just means it's an empty space, then so be it. Because I can't sit in a messy room. I can't sleep in a messy room. I mean, obviously I have, and I'm physically able to, and I have multiple times, as you guys can see at the state of my house. The problem is I can't be in a good mood, or I won't, or just whatever it is. Like, I'm like, this is frustrating. You know, I'm sitting in a living room that's got shoes on the floor and dog smell and a dirty pillow, you know, that type of stuff. And I can't just ignore it. Like, it doesn't happen. I may sit there and not do anything about it, but I promise you the whole time I'm going, ooh, this stinks. Ooh, that's gross. That needs to go away. And then by the time I get up and go to my bed, I'm so irritated and aggravated, I've put myself in a bad mood. And while that seems a bit dramatic, that's just how it's been. So at this point in my life, I've just decided we're going to do with less. I'm not saying I'm trying to be a minimalist, but I'm trying to get my house to the point that when I come into a room and I do my tornado thing, that there's just really nothing to put, you know, the tornado on. Like, I don't know. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, I don't know. So we're in here. This is the shelf with all my clothes. I went through all these socks and I got rid of them. You all will hear me a lot of times on here give disclaimers like, please don't listen to me. Please don't follow my advice. This is just what I do. However, there's one thing I can really recommend. This is one thing one thing. That's like 4 things. I always look for on somebody's channel when they're like decluttering or doing anything. It's not actually what they're doing, but it's how they're going to keep it up and what they're changing. So in my case, what I'm changing, what is different about this time, because you can clean a room up in a day, right? Well, most rooms. But how are you going to maintain it? And my answer for this is I'm not buying things like I did before. And the steps and it's not a simple thing. Like, you don't just decide one day you're not going to buy things. Like, so the steps that I took in order to get here, where I paid off a large majority of my credit cards. None of them are hooked to any of my accounts like Amazon and that type of stuff. Okay, so this is realistically what it looks like. This shelf, this shelf, this shelf. I have been living out of them, or whatever you call them, using them for the last week and a half. And this is how it has stayed. That is huge progress for me. This is what I accomplished today. I am tickled with this. I still need to go through my jewelry box. And I'm sure that these can be condensed again even further. And so can this one on the bottom. But the thing that I am most happy about is that it stayed this way. Which means that I was right about less stuff for me. But that's okay. That works. I don't need more stuff. Less stuff means not spending money. I can spend it on some experiences or save it or whatever. The point is, this makes me feel good. Now, as I step back further, we need to figure out what to do with this. I really hate to keep putting curtains over everything, but I think what I'm going to do is get like a curtain rod for right there and just hang something over it. For the first time, I actually caught myself on this today, which has not happened in the 8 months that I've lived here. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to do something. Eventually, we just wanted to put a piece of drywall over it and open it on the other side, but we'll see. But anyway, this is the final result. I'm tickled, absolutely tickled. Again, a progress, not perfection.